it's me, Coach Carlson, and I am here to give you a book review to change your life. Today I am reviewing Running Like a Girl, Notes on Learning to Run by Alexandra Hemenslee. As you can see, I took it out of the library. Information like this is accessible to anybody and everybody, and it's definitely worth it to change your life. Now, why do I love this book? To begin with, Alexandra Hemenslee has a brilliant way of being authentically honest throughout the entire book. Right from the beginning, when she starts talking about how she got into running, I could trust everything that she was saying because she addressed her ego, her pride, whatever you want to call it, right away when she told the story about her father. Her father had run many marathons while she was growing up, and Alex had forgotten about this and kind of dismissed it. And even when her brother and her started this marathon training together, she didn't ask her dad for help. Her dad offered, and that was the biggest thing, is that when somebody was offering her help, she declined. She said, no, I got this, because of her ego, because of her pride. And it wasn't until several weeks into the training where she finally accepted that and spoke authentically and honestly about it in her book, about how she came to kind of get over herself and realize that it's great when somebody offers you help, and it's okay to get help from other people too. I thought that was really fantastic. The next reason is that she is a great storyteller. Every point that she makes involves a story. She is telling you so much of this through a story. She is a trained writer, so you can trust that she has not just her own experience, but also those of her instructors and coaches and other writing theories throughout the year, over the years, that have helped her to gain this strength and these skills as a writer. If you like other motivational writers like Martha Beck or Brené Brown, they also tell really great stories, and I think that helps make a book more relatable, more approachable, because you can see the actual concrete example of why what she is writing is so impactful and motivational and inspirational. Why I love this book, the key reason why I love this book, is that Hemenslee dives right into the valleys of our passion. So what do I mean by the valleys of our passion? That is the moment when, even though you are passionate about something, you're committed to it, your friends might even recognize it as what you are, who whenever they hear about the topic, they're like, oh, that reminds me of Jody, or that reminds me of you, or that reminds me, because you are so passionate about it, you're so identifiable through this interest. But you may not always be committed to it. You might not always love one thing. What I loved about Hemenslee is that she actually addressed that valley and came up with a few solutions. First, she tried reinvigorating her community, getting more involved in that. And then she kept committing to doing more with her passion, to being more involved in that community, and going on more marathons, doing more races, and that sort of thing. And when that didn't work with her valley, she connected to it on a level that most resonated with her values. And I think that was just brilliant for me. I had never really thought about it in that way. And the vehicle that she used, because I'm not going to give away that secret, you have to read this book to find out what her vehicle was, but I have used that vehicle for so many other things in my life, and I brought this book up as an example. I'm like, oh, you know what, it was really cool. She shared about how she did this, and that recommitted her to the goal, and I am now recommitted to this this about that, and it's strengthening my own value attachment to something else that I really want to be doing in my life. And that is why I love the book. She motivated me to change my life. She motivated me to strengthen my values and continue to prioritize the things that actually matter to me, the things that really matter to who I am, not some external factors out there, but who my inner core is. And it wasn't just about running. I was able to extrapolate based on the way that she wrote, the examples that she gave, the journey that she shared. I was able to extrapolate that into other areas of my life. And yes, I put down the book and I wanted to go for a run right away. I was so invigorated by that and motivated because I'm a runner and I love it. But it was the other things too that I was like, yeah, this is a book that'll change your life. And that's why it's so valuable to read motivational stories of others. We connect with them and in turn we motivate ourselves. So I want to hear your story. What motivates you? Have you ever faced a valley of your passion? How did you get through it? Are you still getting through it? Maybe that's okay too. What do you need to get through it so that you can be you? You can be your passion. You can stay committed to what it is that you want to be doing in this world and what things you want to make happen, because that's why I'm here. It's to help you and in turn change the world. So until next video, read this book. Pick it up, get it at your library, find Alexandra Heminsley online. I'll include, check the links down below for areas where you can find more about her and more of her books. And keep making things happen. Great. Bye-bye.